stake लेता है from the making, from the dance maker and the performer and the learner? Does it create a hierarchical structure between the choreographer or the decision maker and the dancing body? The choreographer or composer expresses their thoughts. So अगर आप जब कोरियोग्राफी के ऊपर काम कर रहे हैं, ऑफ कोर्स ये कोरियोग्राफर का ही इनिशियल थॉट्स होंगे, बट अगर सामने डांसर इज अनेबल टू प्रोड्यूस और एग्जीक्यूट what the choreographer is thinking, then that choreography will go somewhere else. So I here feel, as a practitioner, I feel it is the responsibility of both the dancing body and the decision maker कि दोनों का एक ब्लेंड होके वो सृष्टि होंगे. So इसमें ये the dancer also owns the dance, क्योंकि वो डांसर अगर फॉर एग्जाम्पल अष्टपदी ले लेंगे तो एक भाव में वो रचना होंगे, बट डांसर जब भी वो बार बार परफॉर्म करेंगे कुछ ना कुछ अलग होंगे. So that the dancing body is also creating, also choreographing and also improvising through their performance. So that is also a part of choreography. The choreographer or composer expresses their thoughts and the dancer executes them through movements. Aside from the choreographer and the dancer, several factors play important roles in the choreography or the final piece. How have Odishi choreographies from the past to the present impacted our understanding of dance and dance making? क्योंकि जो पूर्वज जो थे जिन्होंने इतना सैक्रिफाइस किया, इतना स्टडी रिसर्च करके वो ओडिसी को एक फॉर्म दिया जो कि पहले फॉर्म ही नहीं था. इट वाज नॉट इवन आइडेंटिफाइड एज अ क्लासिकल फॉर्म, इट वाज जस्ट हैपनिंग एज ट्रेडिशनल डांस प्रैक्टिस. उनसे अभी तक क्या अंडरस्टैंडिंग हुआ? हाउ डज इट चेंज एंड हाउ इज द मेन क्वेश्चन टू थिंक अबाउट. जैसे कि मैं इसको और दोहराऊंगी नहीं क्योंकि बहुत जन ओडिसी का हिस्ट्री के बारे में ऑलरेडी बोल दिए हैं. So I will just read it fast. Odissi dance is one of the 8 classical dances of India recognized by the government. It is believed to be deeply rooted in the ritual temple practices of Orissa. Archaeological and epigraphical evidence, as mentioned by Kumar Swamy in 1918 and Borua in 1938, at the Rani Gunfa caves dating back to the 2nd century BC, establishes this connection. The 11th century Mahari tradition, marked by temple dances dedicated to daily performances despite societal conflicts, faced a decline during the colonial rule. सबको पता है कि ब्रिटिश राज के दौरान Mahari tradition was very badly disrupted due to moral reforms and the anti-Nautch movement. Post-independence, Odissi underwent a revival aspiring for classical status to gain acceptance from the educated elites. The significant role of Joyantika, as Sitaresti said in 2018 in her article, an association of male dance gurus in Odisha during the mid-1950s declared their intent to reconstruct Odissi dance. The contributions of Adi Guru Pankaj Charan Das, Guru Kelucharan Mahapatra and Guru Devaprasad Das further propelled Odissi to classical acclaim, achieving recognition both nationally and globally. ये सभी चीज already all the presenters have mentioned. Then मैं चली जाऊंगी about the Odissi dance repertoire. The Odissi dance repertoire, जैसे कि हम लोग जानते हैं जो कि ओडिसी के स्टूडेंट्स हैं, हम लोग शुरू करते हैं मंगलाचरण से, बटू, पल्लवी, अभिनय, एक ओडिया अभिनय हो सकते हैं, देन एक अष्टपदी और एक मोक्षा. ये पुराने जो मैं जब बहुत छोटी थी तब मैं आंटी को मैंने देखा है वो फुल परफॉर्म करने कर रही थी कोलकाता में. So it minimum takes 1.5 hours to finish a full repertoire. and it also expresses and reflects a dancer's stamina and her hold on that particular discipline. But our full repertoire generally ranges from an hour to an hour and a half, but it has evolved over time, and dancers now rarely get the opportunity to present a full repertoire. अभी अगर आप कहीं पे भी परफॉर्म करेंगे, मैडम 5 मिनट में कर लीजिए या तो 10 मिनट में कर लीजिए, यही सुनने के लिए मिलता है. So often performing for a maximum of 15 minutes we get time, especially young dancers. So time is a very important factor now in the present context. It wasn't when it started. Time has influenced the choreographies in Indian classical dance, as in Odishi. Considering any piece choreographed by Guru Kelucharan Mahapatra, for example, in Basant. So, abhi time, I am taking time as a factor, and now I am going a little bit more technical and deep in the choreographies. For example, जैसे कि मैंने रेpertoire में बोला मंगलाचरण बटू पल्लवी, तो अभी पल्लवी को अगर मैं एग्जाम्पल करके लूंगी और मैं गुरु जी जो पद्म विभूषण गुरु केलुचरण महापात्र जी के कॉम्पोजिशंस को देखूंगी, एनालाइज करूंगी, क्योंकि डांस एनालिसिस भी एक बहुत ही बड़ा फील्ड होता है जो लोग आगे जाके डांस लेके पढ़ना चाहते हैं. There are many fields: dance ethnography, dance analysis, many things. So if I'm analyzing his pallavis, be it Basant Pallavi, be it Tilwani Pallavi, be it Sabri, there is a pattern how it starts. So in a Pallavi, a similar pattern or format can be observed where dancers explore the subtlety of a slow commencement. धीरे धीरे वो शुरू करते हैं, लालित्यमयी स्टेप्स उसमें दिखते हैं, that gradually builds into crescendo, जो कि धीरे शुरू होके फिर पेस धीरे धीरे बढ़ते हैं और फिर एंड में वो तिहाई या तो एक कॉम्प्लिकेटेड एक सेक्शन में एक फास्ट स्पेस में जाके तिहाई देके खत्म होता है. Mirroring the ebb and flow of Odishi's timeless elegance. The dancers begins at a slow pace, entering the stage with varieties of Lolita Chali, and then gradually the pace increases, ending with a tihai. Then again, मैं फिर से वापस आती हूँ मेरे फर्स्ट आर्ग्यूमेंट में about the dancers' role in choreography. So मैं इस सेमिनार के आने से पहले मैं डांस क्लास में मैं ऐसे पूछ रही थी, लोगों से इंटरव्यू ले रही थी, ऐसे इनफॉर्मल इंटरव्यू. तो मैंने ऐसे पूछा कि ऐसा क्यों हर टाइम क्यों लोलिता चाली से ही गुरुजी मोस्ट ऑफ द थिंग शुरू किए हैं. तो तब वन ऑफ माय कोलीग टोल्ड मी that Guruji choreographed most of his pieces on female bodies for his female students. So Lolita Chali seems to form an S-shaped, which is a very strong motif in Odissi dance. S-shaped curved pattern reflecting the lasya or the feminine quality of the movement. Aside from the Pallavi, most of Guruji's pieces have long Rela music or the beginning intro music where the dancer doesn't enter. So then I was curious, like I used to be curious because as a child I used to wait at the wings and I used to wait, like when I will enter. Even one of like my relatives who are not aware of classical music and dance, they used to say, why you people, take so much of time to enter the stage? The music goes on and on. So I always wondered. But then after I studied more and I was learning more, then I realized that Rela that allows to create an ambience, वो भाव विस्तार में हेल्प करते थे. एंड एक नृत्य का माहौल